guess what I'm doing again? Yep, some more Risk of Rain. I was incredibly disappointed with the last run. I died, which shouldn't have happened. I should have won. But at the very least, we unlocked some stuff. We can see here all the items that we found. We have unlocked this for surviving the boss with less than 20% health. And just, you know, sufficient selection of stuff. General stuff. But it's not enough. I only got one monster log, even though looking back I noticed that 2 dropped. And I still only have the commando with no artifacts whatsoever. That'll change though. And now we see that we have a different level 1. This is the Desolate Forest. This is personally the level 1 that I prefer. It looks better. It doesn't have as many annoying enemies. Well, I guess the only real difference in enemies would be that it doesn't have those brown round things that are called crabs, sand crabs, although what relation they have to crabs I don't know. Instead they have them replaced with the rock golems, which are much better. Okay, so well, there you go, there's one. And just like the crabs, they don't get knocked back. When you shoot at them, they just keep moving forward. But that's fine. They're still fairly easy to kill, although they do have a lot of health, which is a problem. Now yes, I am indeed hoping to win this run, and I'll be damned if that doesn't happen. So yeah, I'm gonna play to my strengths, which, to be honest, most of my strengths are not with the commando. But it is fine, I can still win, especially with a drone so early. Hello. It's not any type of special drone, it's just a normal drone. But it's okay, it shoots, it does damage. I fall down, so we balance out. And now of those 3 items on sale, I definitely want the user item because it shoots a lot of missiles. But check this out. I would say it shoots about twice a second, so it has a DPS of about 20, which is pretty damn good. Buying the use item. Disposable missile launcher. It shoots missiles, quite a few of them actually. It's pretty good, I like it. There you go, crowbar for killing all 5 imps. We got that last time, but it was also pretty useful then, but you know, there's not really a situation where the crowbar isn't useful, it's just it makes you do more damage. What's bad about that? Nothing is bad about doing more damage, as far as I'm concerned. Although I guess if you kill enemies too quickly, you don't trigger like more healing stuff if you have something like healing on hit, but seriously, that's a pretty minor downside. Another time with a timekeeper secret. I should have said another timekeeper secret, but I thought to myself, no, I have to say something else, so I got tripped up, which is fine. It's fine. It's still a bad item, although we will remember how it saved my life twice on the last run, so at least it is functional. We know that it does something that can be beneficial. Ciao babbo. Mi faresti il piacere di chiudere la porta e non fare rumore? Potresti per favore chiudere la porta e fare poco rumore? E dove? Dove? A Milano? Concerto? Sì. Okay, I'm back. Small pause. Monster Tooth. I just got there, and I shouldn't have bought it because then I cannot open this chest. But oh, nice. 2 chests right next to the teleporter, and now we're gonna employ the strategy that I mentioned last time of just going as quickly as possible. Use the disposable missile launcher, which unfortunately was not as effective as I wanted it to be because it did not attack the Magma Worm, which is the boss that we're fighting right now, as you can see. I really didn't need to say that. Anyway, the Magma Worm is probably the easiest boss you can have. And I say that purely because it's very easy to do a lot of damage to it if you have something that can hit more than one enemy at a time, like an explosive attack, because it's made of several different joints, the worm. They can all be hit separately, so it can cause a ridiculous amount of damage. As you can see with those rockets, got completely decimated. And our reward is the Prison Shackles, which slow enemies on hit. You can see those magma worms are moving much... Not the magma worms, the rock golems are moving much slower. Watch this. That's... yeah. There's a pretty definite difference. It's a decent item. It's not the best in its class, but it's better than the Timekeeper's Secret anyway. Didn't even talk about the Monster Tooth. That drops those little green orbs when I kill someone. They're all worth 10 health, so that's pretty damn good actually. I like it quite a lot. There you go. And you're done. Just a bit over 5 minutes. Which is still a bit too slow. I would have preferred to do it in under 5 minutes. Especially because you get an achievement for doing that, but no luck. Ooh. Rapid Mitosis, reduce the cooldown of used items. That's pretty good. It's very good actually. Snake Eyes, gain increased critical strike chance on failing a shrine. Well, there's a shrine here. Ukulele, cool. Okay, yeah. No extra bonus for me, but I did get an electrifying item, the ukulele, which you had last time, and a mysterious vial for extra health regeneration. So I'd say we have a pretty good loadout. Nice. We also got the alternate level 2, so we can get to see all kinds of different things. Hopefully I'll get to the other level 3 as well, or even get there in the first place. No, I shouldn't think like that. I'm definitely gonna get to level 3. There's no chance in hell that I'm gonna die here, unless I get like 6 Imp Overlords as the boss, but I don't think that's gonna happen. You can actually get to a point where the difficulty is so high that bosses spawn just here and there. Every so often you see a health bar pop up and like, oh, cool, there's a boss. 34 seconds of cooldown, that's pretty good. Rapid Mitosis is definitely doing its job. I think before it might have been like 44 seconds, so it's an improvement. Ah, these guys, this is called the mushrooms, I think, because mushroom is just too obvious and normal. See that little purple ellipsis? It does a ton of damage if you step in it, so I don't like them. They're probably my least favorite enemy in the game, actually. And they are almost exclusive to this level, and there are a lot of them, so that's a bit unfortunate. I'll use another one of these. The Rapid Mitosis makes it so you can use the item a lot more often, almost like just a 5th skill. Will of the Wisp is pretty good. I believe it's a 25% chance that the enemy blows up for about 210% damage. Which, the 200% damage basically is determined by how much damage you did to activate it. So if I did like 10 damage to turn on the Will of the Wisp and make the enemy blow up, it would do 210% damage. 210% of 10 damage, which would be 21. So that's pretty good. Hopefully we'll get to see it. There you go, that was that pillar of flame that just erupted. I'm just lowering my volume here. One of the advantages of having an analog volume control is you can reach over and turn the knob without having to pause the game. But yeah, the Will of the Wisp is pretty good. I like it. Have the missiles kill that guy. Well, let's have them kill no one. Okay, they did kill that guy actually. So that's just barely enough to afford this. For 14% reduction in damage, which is pretty damn good. So it's a kind of a boring item, like, oh, you just take less damage, but it's hard to appreciate just how useful it really is. But I would still say that the more useful thing that I have right now is the drone. Seriously, it's just... I probably would be in a much worse situation without it. Drones are life. Drones are... no. It would be Drones Are Love, Drones Are Life, but I don't want to quote such a horrible video. Hey! Okay, so you see that little die that's above me with a 1 symbol? That's to indicate that the snake eyes have activated, so now I have a higher chance to do critical damage. It's not that much higher, but it is what it is. It's not exactly the best item. I would just prefer to have the Lens Maker's glasses, which permanently boost my critical chance, and they are of the same class as the snake eyes, so yeah. I do want to open that big chest over there. Amazing chest ahead, hopefully. I felt I had to quote Dark Souls at some point, right? It just seems wrong if I don't. And I mean, not to say like, oh, I'm the best Dark Souls player in the world. No, it's just, I fucking love Dark Souls. I can't wait for the DLC to come out. I can't wait for Lords of the Fallen to come out because it looks like a next-gen Dark Souls. I can't wait for Bloodborne. Problem is, I'm probably not going to be able to ever afford a PlayStation 4 until, you know, they're well into their release period. I don't know, they probably have been in the market for like 6 months before I can buy a PlayStation 4, let alone have enough money to afford the games. But you know, if I get 540 euros for Christmas, then I'll be fine. I would be 270 for Christmas and 270 for my birthday, I guess, if I want to be a little more realistic, but that's still a huge amount of money. But I'm getting off topic. We're playing Risk of Rain here. We're not, you know, lamenting our lack of money for the PlayStation 4. No, we're playing Risk of Rain. And yeah, so far it's going quite a lot better. I also got a Guardian Heart. I should probably talk about this. Your shield recharges when you combat. Again, a shield. I read that backwards, but basically, when you're out of combat, which you'll remember it means not taking damage for 7 seconds, you get 60 more health. So that's pretty damn good. It is in fact a really good item. I like it. Especially when you stack them and you just get huge amounts of health for doing that. Hopefully I get to level 3. Well, I mean, I am gonna get to level 3 actually. Hopefully I get to level 4, I should have said. And more specifically, I should have said, hopefully I get to the, what is it called? The Hive Cluster, I think, which is one of the 2 alternate level 4s that you can get. And that's because there's an artifact there, which, yeah, I haven't been getting any artifacts, mostly because I haven't had the chance to get them. Ooh, hello. But an artifact, that particular artifact in the Hive Cluster is really, really good. I'm not going to talk about what it is, though. Magworm again. It's back with a vengeance. It's still going to die, though. My drone got destroyed, that's not good. They get more and more expensive to repair the drones, which you would expect. Like, every time they get destroyed, they cost a little more to repair, that's what I mean. Now, there's a chest over there, and a very cheap chest, but it's a cheaper large chest than normal because it's difficult to get to. So I'll make my way there. Ah, there we go. This is recharged. Bam. And while you're on the ropes, you do have a period of invincibility, so there we go. Another Guardian Heart, perfect. That's gonna give me a total of 120 more health. So that's pretty damn good, I like it. Or maybe it just makes me regenerate the shield a lot faster. Now I'm pretty sure it gives more health because when I picked it up I got another 60 health. So that has to be it. You actually do have an achievement for getting 7 Guardian Hearts and 1 Monster Tooth, and I do have a Monster Tooth, so there's that possibility, although it's not very likely. Because to get as many Guardian Hearts, like to get 7 of one particular item, you either have to play through the game 3 or 4 times in a row, because you do have the option to replay previous levels, just farming, grinding for as many items as possible, or you have to have something called an Artifact of Command, which is what I was talking about before, which allows you to choose your own items, so that's pretty damn good. you open up a chest, and it is like another chest, and the outline of the chest indicates what type of item it is. Nice. A Lemurian monster log. So yeah, sometimes you get white chests, which are common items. Sometimes you get green chests for uncommon items. Rarely you get red chests for rare items, and orange for the use items. It's very simple. It's a bit confusing just in words, but if I get the artifact of command, I'm gonna show it off in the next episode, and you'll see it's very simple to understand. And it's also a very easy way of winning, because you can decide your own items, so that's a guaranteed victory as far as I'm concerned. Like, you would have to be something special to have the option to choose as many overpowered and just stacking items as you want and still lose. It takes a unique player to be able to do something like that. Definitely very unique. But, you know, I don't have the artifact of command, so it's not really useful talking about it. It's a bit of a cheap way of killing them, isn't it? Just bouncing on this. What would you call it? This jumpy platform thing that looks like it's shooting out milk. Which it probably is, you know. What does that look like? It looks like milk to me. It's white. It behaves like a liquid, I guess. Although I don't really know how liquids behave. Well, I do sort of know how liquids behave. I'm not sure if a liquid can behave like that. Yes, it's the alternative level 3 as well. It's just everything new that could have possibly happened happens. And I spawn near the top as well, which is good because then I have a chance to unlock a new character here. Well, I have two chances. I have the chance of unlocking a new character by beating this level, or just beating level 3 in general. And there's a chance to unlock a new character over here to the right. Do I get it? Do I get it? Do I get it? Yeah, there he is. This is going to open up the cage, which will trigger a boss to spawn. It's called Acrid, and if I beat Acrid, I get Acrid. It's pretty tough, though. It's got like 5,000 health, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Get over here, Acrid. When it's got like toxic blast, see that green thing that it shoots? It's not actually poisonous, but as Acrid, you do have poisonous attacks, so that's pretty good. Well, the Wisp blew Acrid up there, so that's very useful. It's not a difficult boss, it's just very, very tanky. And it's also a very good character. I'm not particularly good with Acrid, but it's very, very powerful indeed. There you go, just tearing him up. Ow. Yeah, overall this is fairly simple, really. I wonder if it drops gold. It might. Yeah, quite a lot of it. There we go, free the chained creature. I wonder if free is a metaphor for killing him and ending his suffering, or just actually... Well, it has to be, because if it was just freeing the creature, then you would have unlocked it as soon as you opened the thing, but... It's obviously a creature in deep pain and suffering. I apologize if I'm being a little quiet, I just don't have much to talk about at the moment. This is just an alternative level to the one that we were in last time. These are called Claymen that I'm shooting, those are the crabs that I mentioned earlier. It's just not really that much to talk about. I do believe there are some chests up here though, so let's open those. Yeah, a small chest, which costs as much as the big chest from last time. Life savings, gain gold over time, that's not very good. It doesn't give you much gold at all, although I do have a lot of it just from killing Acrid, so I'm fine in that respect. Let's see, is the teleporter over here? Yes it is. So I'm not even gonna get to go underwater, which Might be a little bit disappointing if you're watching this, but whatever. You have to rush, you know. You have to be very, very quick when you're playing this game, and that's what it comes down to. Uh-oh, my drone's been destroyed. Oh, well, like, I guess at this point, a single weak drone is not very useful. Trying to get them all in a group, because then the Will-O-The-Wisp can do a lot of damage. Ouch. All these rocket shooting enemies are a bit of a pain to deal with, but I have rockets myself and they do a lot of damage. That's almost 100 damage with each rocket. I don't know how many of them it shoots, but it has to be quite a few. Well, it is quite a few. We saw that. We see that. There we go. Will-O-The-Wisp did 303 damage if I saw that correctly. So that's quite a lot. It must be 300% then, because one of these does about 100 damage. So yeah, we now know how much percentage damage the Will-O-The-Wisp does. Isn't that great? Getting a huge amount of gold, so if I'm not gonna go down and explore to open potential chests, which would actually be a very, very good idea, then I'm probably gonna level up very, very quickly when I'm done with this, because if you haven't noticed, when you exit the teleporter, the gold you have turns into experience. Not a lot of experience, unless you have a lot of gold, which I do. So yeah. Man, how many enemies are stacked there? Quite a few. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to explore for more items before tackling something like that. I should probably repair the drone as well. It's gonna cost me 500 gold to repair a single drone, which is an exorbitant price. But it's still very, very useful, just doing a little bit of extra damage. Something you really can't do without. Doesn't help that the damn Colossus is actually spawning more enemies to kill. There we go, the rockets. They're gonna tear into him. So I'll just keep this up. It's obviously a very, very safe way of killing him because he can't move past that little ledge, strangely enough. Ooh, nice, a rusty jetpack. That makes me jump a bit higher. That might be useful if I'm gonna have the chance to unlock the artifact which I was talking about earlier. So yeah, I'm gonna take a risk and spend a little bit of more time exploring down here underwater and killing you as well. I might also unlock the artifact of this level if it's there. Who knows? I'm pretty sure there's an artifact for every level because there are 10 of them in total. So that would make sense. There you go, this is what I was looking for. One chest here, which contains another rusty jetpack. So yeah, when you have multiple, it's very, very useful. Yeah. No, I cannot unlock the artifact here. If there was a tunnel to the bottom left that led to that empty spot there, and then that small tunnel to the right, then I could have unlocked the artifact, but there is no such thing. Now notice how slowly I'm falling. It's not just because I'm underwater. This is my normal underwater falling speed. Yeah, if I hold space, the rusty jetpack slows down my descent. Ooh, laser drone, excellent. Already coming here has proved worthwhile. Worthwhile? That's... I think I was going for worthy and worthwhile at the same time, which doesn't work out. But it just shows how useful coming here was. I have 2 rusty jetpacks, so I can jump real nice and high, fall real nice and slow. And I have an ATG missile Mark 1, which allows me to shoot rockets. It gives me a 10% chance to shoot rockets with every single hit that I do. Like, actually hit someone though. If I just go like this, I'm not gonna shoot rockets. unfortunately, because that would be very, very useful. And now this is something where, and see, items flash. I did not actually want the mortar tube. I was hoping that it would flash a millisecond before I hit A, so I would get a random item. It's very difficult for me to decide which, like, if I'm playing that, it's very difficult for me to actually get the item that I want. Okay, hopefully the rockets will shoot a little bit. Nope, not one. You'll see though the laser drone can blast through whole lines of enemies at once, so that's pretty damn useful. There are 2 war banners here, so I'm healing really, really fast. Oh my god, that was great. Will-o'-the-wisp is destroying everyone here. So, hey, stop right there. Oh yeah, that's a nice way of dealing with this situation, isn't it? Very clean, very well done. And I got a ton of different monster logs, and I unlocked the bandit. Yes. So now I know what I'm gonna cover in the next episode, the bandit or Acrid. Maybe I should do them in the order that I unlocked them, do you think? But the bandit is kind of a more, like, a main character. Acrid is an unlockable secondary character. I'm not going to unlock the artifact that I wanted because it's not here. This is the Magma Barracks. But there's still a chance for me to unlock another character here. Ooh, I'm taking this. Explorer's Key opens all chests in vision. It's much better than the rockets. In fact, it's my personal favorite used item. Hopefully I'll get to explain why I like it so much, other than for the fact that it allows me to save on having to open chests with gold, which makes an item called the Golden Gun much easier to obtain, because you need 20,000 gold, and also much more useful because of what it does. But now I'm getting ahead of myself. The reason why I like the Explorer's Key... Actually no, I shouldn't say that. Hopefully I'll get far enough into the game to where I can explain why I like the Golden Key. Explorer's Key, sorry. I said Golden Key, so now I might spoil the fact that there's actually a golden chest in the game. That, yeah, it's pretty damn good, and the Explorer's Key does open it, so that's why I like it so much. I'm not gonna play that, like, how would you call it? The flashing item game, although I do like it. I would... Actually, I don't like it, that's why I'm not playing it, I'm lying. Another mortar tube, cool. They're not particularly good, but I guess if you have more of a chance to shoot them, then it makes it a little bit better. My voice is really not... Like, my speech patterns are really not cooperating right now. I do apologize for that. Smart Shopper, even more gold, so hopefully I'm gonna unlock the Golden Gun on this run. Another chest up there, and a shrine. I'll play the shrine once and then open the chest. Nice. That's reduced to my critical chance from Snake Eyes, but having an extra 10% chance, having an extra 10% chance to shoot the rockets is much more useful. I got a Rusty Blade too, which bleeds enemies on hit, which you will see as that flashing red number. That's pretty damn good. Especially if you have more of them, you bleed for a lot more damage. I don't know, actually, but it's better the more you have, as you might expect. My drones are, of course, still tearing ass, if I dare use such a vulgar word. Although one of them is flashing, which means they're about to blow up. And luckily it's not the laser drone, because I am a lot more attached to the laser drone than to the normal drone. Drones are useful for these guys too. God damn, that rocket did a lot of damage, like 400 damage. How much was it? No, I don't know, but it was a lot of damage. Please tell me I can unlock the miner. I cannot, damn it. If there had been a tunnel in the bottom right, next to the lava, you could have unlocked him. At least I got a flamethrower drone, which is also pretty damn strong. So yeah, I honestly believe that I can win this run. I say I believe, I actually know that I can win this run and it's gonna happen because I have everything that I need, really. I just have to be playing well, which I'm not, by the way, if you're curious. But it's okay. I'll get more items. I'll do what I need to do to win. Now this is gonna be the cremator, I expect. Oh no, it's a toxic beast. It's the easy boss. This is one of the easiest bosses in the game, actually. Although it is doing a ton of damage by walking over me. A lot of damage, actually. I have to be careful. Let me cheese it. Oh, this is not a rope you can hang on to. Damn it. If it had been... If it was, whatever. However you prefer to say it. If that was a rope I could hang on to, that would have been a very, very easy way to kill the boss. Let's just clear out the enemies. Hopefully I get a ridiculous amount of gold for doing this. Because again, I need 20,000 and you do lose gold when you move on to the next level, so I have to get a lot of gold as much as possible. And it seems that's exactly what's going to happen. And hopefully the rockets are going to shoot out often enough to kill the enemies up top too. Because it is quite a dangerous situation up there. Whoa. Ah, 3 rockets. That was pretty good. Slowing it down quite a bit too, which is cool. I don't know why it is cool, it just kind of is. Because the slowdown is very, very irritating, let's be honest. A low frame rate is very annoying. And you know, unfortunately most of the games that I play on my computer run at a low frame rate. Pretty sure I would need to play a game that was designed for Windows 98 to get a solid 60 while recording, although this gets pretty close, Risk of Rain admittedly. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, 60 enemies in total up there. That is a lot of enemies, a lot of gold. God damn. Oh, it's slowing down so much. Hopefully the Toxic Beast is gonna drop a really good item. Hello, another monster log, perfect. And that was not anything close to as much gold as I wanted it to be. And ukulele is not a very good item either, but... Well, it's, you know, it's not bad, it's just... I could have had much better items. That's what bothers me. Bustling fungus. First aid kit. Not bad. Huge amount of rockets, so that's cool. Everything is going reasonably well. I'm definitely gonna win this run. Another one of those. But I prefer the Explorer's Key. Oh. This is so fair. Nice thing about Rusty Jetpack, not only do you jump higher, but you also fall down slower, so you take less damage from falling. Pretty sure that fall I just took there without any damage would have dealt fall damage to me. Ah, another monster log, cool. I'm getting a lot of these. I might actually unlock the Huntress. Not on this run though. Couple more runs if I keep getting them at this pace. I could also get an achievement for surviving in lava for a minute straight, because there is an achievement like that. So, well, let's see if I can do that. Because why not, right? Bustling fungus hopefully will appear in the lava. They do. They don't. Okay. There was no way we were surviving that. I was hoping for the Beating Embryo because I can sometimes give you a double effect. That was dead in the flash just before the energy cell. Sometimes give a double effect to your use item, which means in this case that it would open chests from a much larger area, which is pretty useful. Fuck off. Oh well, at least I got that item there, which is actually very, very good, so I'm glad. I'm happy about that. Ah. Kill these remaining wisps, or whatever the name is. The nice thing is now, there's a die with a number, dice. No, dice is plural. There's a die with a number 3 there, so, and now I'm gonna have really high critical chance. Just a couple boars left over. These are very weak enemies, as you see there. Well, let's get to it. Moving on to level 5, which is the second to last level, Temple of the Elders. Now hopefully I'll be able to show you why I want the Explorer's Key. Although it's probably not gonna happen if I'm honest. We're in ICU difficulty. This might be the level layout that shows why I want the Explorer's Key, although if it is, then I'm not going to be able to get to the chest that I mentioned before, the golden chest. Are my drones getting destroyed? No, they're not. Okay, good. One of them is soon, but it's okay. It's a weak drone anyway. Enemies in this level really start to become tough. Ooh, there's an attack drone over there, I think. Or could that be a healing drone? Either way, I wouldn't mind having it. Also because you do unlock a character for repairing 40 drones in total, so you know, that's obviously a benefit. Uh oh. My health was surprisingly low then. I'm leaving. That shrine requires you to trade 50% of your health. I'm doing that. I should not have done that. Okay, let's heal for a bit. There we go. Ooh, please be a golden chest up here. I would love if it was a golden chest. There is not a golden chest. Okay, that was an attack drone at the bottom, but that's fine. I can use Explorer's Key and open this. Prison shackles. That's a disappointment. If that had been a golden chest, I would have probably got a ridiculously good item, but I think because I was able to get here because this rope was here, that it was not going to be a golden chest anyway. Pretty sure the golden chest would be on a very high platform, very difficult to get to. But, you know, at least I got something. And not a particularly bad item either. Although it does not seem to have any effect on these guys, which is annoying, to say the least. Because it feels like I didn't get something worth my time. 65% of my health. Fuck it. What could possibly go wrong? Whoa. Relax there. Okay. I'm good. I'll go repair the other drone. So now I'm gonna have 4 drone helpers at once, which allows me to get a new item, which is always nice. But more importantly, I have 4 drones, so that's actually really, really nice to have. They do a lot of damage. What do I get here? A bouncing brain. I don't want that. It's literally a brain that bounces in place. It does low damage. It's pretty damn useless, actually. It's a bit like the lemon mishap of this game for those who play The Binding of Isaac. What a cheap way of killing. Yeah, I know. It is lame, but it's safe. And it's gonna be extremely useful in the final boss. If we're gonna get there, which we are. I say we. I'm gonna get there, but, you know, you're part of the adventure as well. There are like 3 people that are gonna watch this. Who I all love, by the way. I would definitely carry your children if I was anatomically able to. Bam. Complete destruction in every conceivable respect. Whoa, hello, Mr. Toxic Beast spawning at complete random. Yeah, you're still just as not threatening as you were last time, you know. The fact that only his feet are weaponized, which means you only take damage if you're near his feet. Or, it says mother of many actually, so it would be her feet. Means that you can just jump and not take any damage. Or you could just stand here and not take any damage at all. That works too. In fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Because this game is difficult. And you have to abuse whatever is at your disposal to win. That's not actually true. I could have stayed on that platform and still killed them. It's just easier this way. You know, I don't have to take any risks. Because why would I? I got another ukulele, so that's pretty cool. I believe now the ukulele, because I have 4 of them, it will do 4/3 of the normal damage that I would deal from that. Or it will trigger a lot more often. Maybe both. But as you can see, the electrocution is not doing a lot of damage, which is nice. Trying to think what I have to say. There's not really a lot to talk about as far as I'm concerned with what's going on the screen at the moment. And the bleeding effect is applying. The critical chance is very high at the moment. Nice. I'll take another energy cell, why not? Just a little bit extra potency if I ever get a low health, so I'm more likely to survive while I'm at low health. The moment when you ask yourself, why should I even bother to fight these guys? The drones are doing all the work. That's probably the moment where you realize that you've had a successful run. Whoa. That's the divine teleporter right there that takes us to the last level. Another attack drone, because why not? I need one more. Boxing gloves, not a very good item by any means, but it's there. Bam. Activate the divine teleporter. What do you have for me? What are you gonna challenge me with, game? The Imp Overlord. There he is down there. I fought you last time, didn't I? We were a couple levels lower than this. And if I'm not mistaken, I did not kill you because I died before I had the opportunity to do that. But that's fine, I can fix that, no problem. The drones alone are doing enough damage to kill the Imp Overlord, but I want to get in on this. I want to be part of the action because it's a boss, you know. When it's a boss, you have to be the one fighting it, not the drones. Bam. Bam. Hello, teleported up there for some reason. Must be mistaken AI or something. Mistake. We'd call it a bug, glitch, whatever you want to call it. Not a mistake. How old am I? 60? No. I guess if I was 60 I would call it a defect. Never mind. No rockets are being... Oh yeah, I am shooting a few rockets, actually just none of them are going up to the Imp Overlord, which is a shame, because that would be a very, very easy way of killing it without even getting involved. Hopefully I'll get a good item for killing it though, not that it's very difficult, so... yeah. But you know, you always want good items, why wouldn't you? I mean, I personally always want good items. If anybody can let me know if they don't want good items in their game, then that'll be a very interesting thing to know about. About halfway to unlocking the golden gun, but I don't think I'm gonna get there unless the Imp Overlord drops a lot of money. Yeah, I don't think between like 6,000 enemies, not 6,000, 16 enemies, what am I talking about? There's gonna be like 10,000 more gold to get. Maybe there is, actually. I might be able to unlock it. Where'd it go? There he is. I was not doing damage to him, I wonder. That's a terrible item to get from a boss. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not gonna unlock the golden gun, unfortunately. It doesn't look like I'm gonna have enough gold, which sucks. Because the golden gun is a really good item, but... yeah, whatever. There's always next time. Or there's always the next level where I'm gonna get way more gold than this, actually. And the guaranteed golden chest, so I'm gonna get to show off why the Explorer's Key is really good. Hopefully. I say hopefully, like there's a possibility that I'm gonna lose this run, but if I'm really being honest with myself, I don't think there really is. So we're good. And you know, it's a good thing that I'm gonna win this run, because last time I lost and I should not have lost. Really, for somebody who has played this game as long as I have, which isn't actually that long, I just played it like a lot in a very short amount of time, so yeah. I really should be capable of winning this game, and I am, believe it or not. Well, let's go to the final level, I guess. I could also wait here for about 3 days until the life savings generate enough gold for me to be at 20,000, but I don't have the patience for that. I think it's giving me 1 gold every 4 or 5 seconds, so that would be quite a lot of seconds. So you can see now we can either go to the final level or revisit the previous levels, and now we're already at the final difficulty settings, so it would be more effective if I visited the previous levels, because the difficulty is not going to get any higher than this. But I don't really want to edit a 3-hour long video, so I'm just going to go to the final level. So hopefully this will turn out, and it will, you know, I have confidence. UES Contact Light is the name of the final level. It's also known as the place where you lag all the fucking time, apparently. Just trying to stick at the top here. What level are we in? Cargo 3, so we must be pretty damn low, I think. Let's see, if I drop down here, I'm not gonna get to the golden chest, am I? No, I'm down to the bottom. Okay, that's cool. There are quite a lot of things to do in this level. One of them is to, well, get the golden chest first of all. The second, more important thing to do is beat the game, but we'll get to that, As far as unlocking things is concerned, you can get an artifact, a character. You can unlock a very good item here by getting 4 key cards, which are just kind of special items that only found in this particular level, which grant you access to other parts of the spaceship. And hopefully I'm gonna get them. But checking here if the character is over here, but I don't think he is. I don't really know what else to say. As you can see there, this kind of flying jellyfish, which would be the name of a boss called the Wandering Vagrant. Would be the name of a boss called the one. What am I talking about? This thing is like a mini version of a boss you can get at the early stages of the game called the Wandering Vagrant. There you go, that's better. Which is just kind of a giant jellyfish. And that's a not so giant jellyfish that I just killed. And I'm getting a ridiculous amount of money, as you can see. So I can open this chest with my own money and not feel bad about it. Another war banner, that's pretty good. So now I'm up to 3. Hopefully I can level up near where the boss is, so I have one of those to help me out. Okay. We're fine. We're going. Everything's going well. Enemies are taking a century to kill though, which is annoying. But they are dying. No problem. Bam. There we go. None of them are dropping keycards though, because they're not the right type of enemy. The right type of enemy to drop keycards is that robot right there. Those 2 robots. One of them is gonna fall down though, or I'll just leave it there. Now watch this, this is a cool thing to do. See all those little mini containers? For those who really don't care about their frame rate, or those who legitimately don't like a high frame rate, which is no one, of course. I'm pretty sure not a single human being would tell you that they prefer 30 FPS, but never mind. That's not what I'm about, you know. I'm not about FPS. And I'm not like the typical PC gamer that wants 120 FPS. I'm not even really a PC gamer, I'm just somebody who plays video games. I'm not obsessed about the best of everything, although I do like 60 FPS, as any person does, of course. I don't think I have anything to say about this. Oh, that's such a cheap way of doing that, especially because you get an achievement for killing the goddamn scavenger. But whatever. Survival of the fittest, my friends. Survival of the fittest, and I get a shitty item for it. Oh, I get 2 items actually. A bad item that's covering a good item. Clever. Tough times, and the barbed wire. The barbed wire is actually really good if you are a melee character, but I don't have any of those at the moment, so it's fairly useless. And considering I've not gotten a single key card yet, it's fair to assume that I'm not gonna get any, or at least I'm not gonna get 4 of them, so let's just go for it. So to open these cargo doors, a little mini onslaught of enemies that only lasts for 30 seconds, which is a third of the normal length of the teleporter activation. And it's a fairly easy way of getting gold. Very interesting how, despite the fact that I'm not really at full health, I still have more than enough health to where this is exactly where I need to be. Like, being a low health in this game is really not a big deal. Well, I guess it is. It's just not as much of a big deal as you might think. I don't want to repair that drone because that's gonna be really difficult to then try to get the golden gun achievement. Oh shit. Oh man, I'm really low health right now. Where do I put the drone then? I need to have a little bit of extra power. Oh man, all of them got blown up. Okay, I'm not gonna repair them. It'll be way too expensive. Let's just go grab the golden chest. Hopefully it'll be something nice. Open this. Ooh, hello. My first rare item I ever got on camera. It's a ceremonial dagger. I say on camera. Like this is fucking film. Ceremonial dagger. Basically when you kill someone, some white orb things shoot and they shoot out and they go home on the nearest enemy. And they do a decent amount of damage. Not bad. I quite like them. Let's demonstrate. Oh, I'm not sure if you're gonna get to see it though, because these enemies are so close together. I do really quite a bit of damage though, so that's nice. For someone who has 3 health bars, they're really dying fairly quick. There you go, see those white orbs that shut out for like half a second? That was what I was talking about. Oh, this is gonna show them more clearly, those things. It's pretty good. It's not like the best item of its type. Hopefully we're gonna get the best item of its type by opening the golden chest, which is over here. Cargo 2, and it's down there, down those little pillars in between them. Which seems like it would be impossible to get to, but I know how to get there, don't worry. This, if I'm gonna quote from Northern Lion of all people, this is not a 1 run yet, but, ooh, hello, this might be the end of it. I would be so disappointed if I died here, seriously. And I think the only time I ever died here was like the first time I got here, where I really didn't know what I was doing. I just got here through just sheer luck of good items. Problem is this countdown, because I'm so slow with the frame rate, lasts pretty much twice as long. So that's very, very annoying. But at least I'm gonna unlock a character for doing this. And get to the golden chest, which I mentioned about 15,000 times I think at this point. My calculations are quite right. There you go. Find the robot janitor has unlocked the character Handy. Ooh. This is the golden container which contains a keycard. That's pretty cool. I might spend some more time on the US Contact Lite. Just searching for the keycards, I guess. But I'm gonna do that after I open the golden chest if it's something really good that makes me really strong. Because if it isn't, then I might not take the risk. Although that being said, like I said, I am on the highest difficulty setting, so it's not getting any harder than this, and through leveling up and getting good items, it's eventually gonna be much more manageable. So yeah, those robots that I just killed, they can drop the keycard. They did not do that, but they can drop it. They do take 1,000,000 years to kill though, which is unfortunate. What was that up here? I saw some numbers. Okay, I'm not gonna get to see them apparently because I'm not gonna climb there because it doesn't let me. But that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything is fine. So now, we get here. Ooh, hello. Mr. Mini Wandering Vagrant, Mini... Well, I guess you're technically a mega jellyfish, but a Mini Wandering Vagrant, which is like an even bigger jellyfish. Pretty sure this will make much more sense if I actually fought the Wandering Vagrant, so you would know what it looks like. Although that being said, you probably do know what it looks like because you've played this game yourself. Alright, so there's an invisible ladder somewhere around here. There it is. And there's the golden chest. All 7,000 gold of it. And I get a permafrost, which is definitely not as good of an item as I was hoping it would be. It's one of the least good items in its class, actually. I believe I had that last time. So I don't feel very confident going for the keycards at this point. I don't think I've opened the cargo door on the right here. I just went down, if I'm not mistaken, and then took a left. So I'm trying to not open any more cargo doors than necessary. I think since I'm not going to spend that much more time on this level, I might as well repair my drones. Oh, that's going to be very, very expensive. There they are. Quite a lot of them. There we go. And I think there were a few more on the way. So yeah, I'm gonna be very, very strong in that respect. Because drones are OP. Well, not OP actually, just pretty good. Very good. They are some of the better things in the game, in fact. But I think I said that enough times to where you probably know that by now. There you go, I'm not even attacking this thing. And it's dying. Bam. Now let's kill these things, because there are robots here which can which can drop the keycards. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't like coughing, it's very irritating. A lot of things are very irritating. I'm a very easily irritable person. Which is probably something I shouldn't be, but I am. Well, another imp overlord. Okay, cool. Yeah. My urge to stay here and fight is decreasing very rapidly, I'm afraid. So I'm just gonna leave. I'm leaving, I'm going. Oh. Nice, I know what to do here. I know where to use my one key card. I really should have more of them, but unfortunately no luck. Basically there are 4 rooms that you can go to. One of them is the cargo, if I'm not mistaken. The other one is the medical bay. The other one is the storage, armory. That thing up there with the ridiculous amount of chests is where I'm going. Buying, ooh, hello, beating embryo. Chance to have double effect on the key, or the use item anyway. Which is the key in my case, so I did not lie. I just, you know, it doesn't say if you have the key, you have a chance to use it twice. That's not what it is. Another smart shopper for even more gold. The game really wants me to unlock the golden gun, I guess. Let's try that. Permafrost is actually being very useful here. Reach 650 health, that's given me that item there, which, as you might be able to guess, is an item that increases your health. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna want to go in that room. There are a lot of chests. A very good opportunity to use the Explorer's Key. I'll grab another Mysterious Vial for even more health generation, because I'm gonna lose health very often on the boss. So, yeah. That's obviously a very good decision as far as I'm concerned. Another drone to repair. Because I need more damage than what I have right now, of course. I don't actually need any more damage, if I'm honest. It's just nice to have. In fact, I probably don't even need as much damage as I have right now, but if I do have more, then that's better. Storage armory, yeah, I got it. I got the names right then. Nice. I don't actually use keycards very often. Wow, that thing has a lot of health. And looks very ugly. Okay. Okay, prison shackles, infusion, and that's a ridiculously good item. Every single time you kill an enemy, your health is permanently increased by 1. Yeah, it's every bit as good as it sounds. But it's a little bit too late. If I got that at the beginning of the game, that would have been insanely good, as you can imagine, but getting it now, really relatively meaningless. I guess, you know, let's just go fight the boss. Why not? I can win, no problem. You have a ridiculously high amount of health. I guess yellow enemies must be healthier enemies. Bam. No problem. Also drop like 3,000 gold. So really I could get the golden gun if I had the patience to farm for it. Or maybe, because I got one more smart shopper, I'm gonna have to get enough gold here. Opening the final cargo. Right, opening the final blast door, I think is the name of it, to the bridge. Hopefully I get a couple more keycards as well. Because you can never have enough keycards. Especially considering the ridiculously good item they unlock. Fuck it. 14% reduction in damage. I'll gladly take that. Takes that, yeah, of course. Of course I will. It is a bit annoying, I'll be honest, having enemies so ridiculously strong. It's a bit over the top, if I'm honest. And I am honest, you know. Honesty is a good thing. Oh shit, I'm almost dead. Don't die, seriously don't. Just don't die. I'm gonna die. Why am I gonna die? What's doing that much damage to me? Must be those claymen. Ah, there we go, I'm back to a good amount of health. Permafrost doing a huge amount of work. Ow! Okay, something killed me. I am incredibly annoyed by that. Died from blunt trauma to the face. Well, I unlocked a ridiculous amount of stuff though, so that's good. Including 3 characters. Damn it. Oh well, the moment I start playing as the bandit, I guarantee you I'm gonna destroy this game. But as we know, that won't be today, that will be next time.